everyone, I'm Megan and welcome to my channel. So today I am super excited. These are one of my very favorite videos to film, and here lately you guys know there are lots of new foundations being launched. So today I am reviewing the brand new Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation. I didn't even know the name of it. So I've got the foundation. I also picked up the new sponge they released, and yeah, I'm just super excited to test this one out, see how it wears with my oily skin, the heat, and all of that. And yeah, so if you want to see me play with this foundation, demo it, and do a wear test, then you're in the right place, and just go ahead and keep on watching. Hey guys, so as usual, I went ahead and prepped my skin first, and I used the brand new Origins, the pore clearing moisturizer by Origins, and then I went in with my tried and true Cover FX gripping primer, as well as the Cover FX blurring primer in my T-zone area. So I am super excited to jump in and start playing with this foundation. I don't know, I just love new foundation, and as you all know, there are so many launching here lately. So I just picked up the Urban Decay new Naked one. I'm excited about that. So I got that one, the Dose of Colors, the Ofra, Pat McGrath is coming out Friday, and then the Smashbox is coming out Friday. So, and then Charlotte Tilbury will be sometime next month. So a lot of new foundation launches, and I'm going to be reviewing every single one of them for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. So I just want to go ahead and go over like the shade range with you guys. I wish you were able to see that. There are 42 shades in this foundation, and it doesn't really say much, but it says our lightweight medium to full coverage foundation delivers a blurring effect which reduces the appearance of fine lines and skin imperfections. So I picked up the shade 124 medium tan, and it is the third one in the medium tan row. So there are all of the colors. And then I picked up this one. So it was kind of tricky for me. I had to pick up several to find my right shade, and I swatched them all. I did get a few lighter ones and a few darker ones, just so you know. You never know with new foundation and new foundations, and this is their very first launch. So anyhow, I found my shade. I think it's gonna work. So I also picked up the sponge that they released with the foundation. It is $15, and it was a lot smaller, and it is very, very soft. It's a lot softer than a traditional beauty blender. And the foundation is $36. So kind of right in between. I mean, it's not like overly expensive, but it's not cheap either. So I'm going to be applying half of it with my JH03 on this side of my face, and then I'm going to do the sponge on this side. And it says to use their sponge or any other method that you would like. Okay, so I went ahead and turned down the main ring light, brought you in a little closer so you can see what I am doing. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the brush side on this side. Yeah, I think this is going to work.
Who knows what you think about me? And I know I shouldn't care. I really tried my best, but I can't make you happy. And I can't stop time for you. I don't know why we couldn't work this out.
So right off first impression, it's not full coverage, but it has a really nice natural finish, and it applied nicely with the brush.
Because you know I tried the best I could. I don't know.
Looks good. Alright, so I'm just going to leave one layer like that, and then I'm going to get the sponge and go on the other side. Ooh, I like the sponge.
I really tried the best I could. I can't stop time for you.
And I am super excited. I'm getting my like beauty room set up for you guys, so I can do like a beauty room tour and organize it. And Casey Holmes was my inspiration 100%. So I got like the containers and a label maker so I can have like high-end foundations, drugstore foundations, and know where all my stuff's at. Because right now I'm about to go crazy because all my stuff is everywhere. I got some in the basement, in the garage, upstairs, in the bedroom. I got stuff everywhere. So anyhow, all right. There is the side with the sponge, the side with the brush. And I can't tell a difference on either side. What I do know is it's not full coverage, so we are going to build it up to make it full coverage. So I'm going to get one more pump out. I'm going to use the sponge, and I do like this sponge a lot. And I'm just going to build it up in the areas that I feel like I need a little extra coverage, and the color match is pretty good. But yeah, so thank you guys for just bearing with me and, you know, waiting on me, and things will be back to normal very soon. But I have a lot of fun videos planned for you guys. I'm ready to start doing like challenge videos and going to like Dollar Tree or Five Below and doing a full face. So I plan on doing a lot of those. I just think it will be fun. And if there are any challenges that you guys want me to do, then please let me know and I'll do it. Like, I'm ready to switch it up. So there is the foundation.
I've played my part for nothing, and I did it all for you.
So I think it looks really good. I am going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape under my eyes in light medium.
For you. Yeah, we've been through this. I'm not the one you need right now, and I can't stop time for you.
And then in between my eyes, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in Golden Beige. I picked up darker shades of my concealers. Y'all should be proud of me.
I don't know why we couldn't work this out, because you know I tried the best I could.
And that light medium I thought would be good, but it's not. It's a little light. So I'm just going to mix a little bit of that in there so it'll blend a little better. And I'm going to take the butt end of the sponge and just blend out the concealer.
The best I could.
So that blended out beautifully, did not have any issues, very easy.
I can't stop time for you. I can't stop time for you.
Okay, so using this side of the sponge, it's a little shorter. It's a different feel, but it's doing a good job of blending out the concealer.
I don't wanna be with somebody who's never gonna be around for me, around for me. I'm running out of energy, I realize you'll never be the one for me. I can't stop time for you.
Alright, so here is the concealer and foundation, everything blended out. I do want to go in with cream contour. The Too Faced and Tarte concealers both blended right into this concealer, did not have any issues, so that's a good sign. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Huda Beauty-Tantour in the shade Light. I'm going to take my Luxie 182 and contour my nose. Whoa.
Won't you get on my way?
And then I'm going to take my Morphe E8 and go ahead and chisel out these cheeks.
Get on my way, I don't need this right now. I don't need this right now. Won't you get on my way? Get on my way, I don't need this right now. Right now, right now. Okay. Right, so 1, 2, 3. I can't stop time for you. I can't stop time for you. I can't stop time for you.
Everything else blended out beautifully right into this foundation, so good sign. And this foundation has a really nice finish. It's definitely not matte, but it's not, I don't know, it's kind of like a satin finish, because I definitely see some like glow in my skin. Alrighty, so everything blended out beautifully, did not have any issues whatsoever. So I'm going to pop off camera, finish up my makeup, and then I will come back with my first check-in. So I'll see you guys here in just 1 second. Hey guys, so I just finished up my makeup. I've had the foundation on for 2 hours now, and I'm loving the way my skin looks right now. It is looking so good, natural. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It feels very lightweight. I really appreciate that. I think the color match turned out really good. And yeah, I'm excited to see how it's going to hold up though. I've got a lot of running to do, so I did set it with the Huda Beauty Resting Boss Face setting spray, I think it is, just because I know that that's a really, really good one when I'm going to be out and about and it's hot. So I did do that. And I did go in with my regular powders. I used the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter to set everything in place with the Huda Beauty baking powder and pound cake. And then I tested out some new face products from MAC. So other than that, I think everything looks really good. My pores look awesome. Like, they look like they're non-existent. So that is a really good sign right off first impression. And yeah, I just think my skin looks very natural and flawless. And, you know, I do have a few blemishes, but hey, there ain't nothing I can do about that. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in and let y'all see what it's looking like. But so far, so good. So I went ahead and turned down the lights a little bit. My skin just looks so, like, flawless right now.
Who knows what you think about me? And I know I shouldn't care. I really tried my best, but I can't make you happy. And I can't stop time for you.
So that's what it's looking like at the 2-hour mark. So far, so good. I'm going to go about my day, and I will be back here in the next little bit with my second check-in. So I'll see you guys here in just a second. Hey guys, so let me catch my breath. All right. So I have now had the foundation on for 10.5 hours, and let me just explain. I worked around the house a little bit, and then I had to go to Lowe's to pick up towel for a shower. So that was all great, but I had to wait forever to get someone to help me. So then our accent towel comes from Home Depot. So I go to the Home Depot right down the street from Lowe's. They say they have it in stock, everything's good. Well, I go over there, they only have 2 boxes, and I need 5 boxes. So then they tell me to go all the way across town, 30 minutes, to go pick up the other boxes. So I go over there. Nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody can help me, even though it's supposed to be there. So it took me forever to get the materials I need so they can start tiling the shower tomorrow. So I have a good excuse. But anyhow, so that's why I didn't do a 6-hour check-in, an 8-hour check-in, and now it's 10.5 hours. But I have been paying attention to the foundation, and I am a little shiny, but my pores look awesome. They look really good. I do have a couple blemishes that I just wish I could just pop and put some stuff on, but I can't do that. So anyhow, let me look up close really quick and just see. I got a big mirror right here. So what I'm noticing is it's not broken apart anywhere. I'm just shiny in like this area, really my T-zone area, and that's where I normally get shiny anyway, but I mean, it's holding up nicely. It's just I'm oily, and these blemishes look really nasty. Ugh, I hate bumps. But I have been out and about sweating, running around town. It's been like 90 degrees today, and I think it's holding up nicely. For it to be 10.5 hours, I think it looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in, let y'all take a look, and of course I'm going to continue to wear it for as long as I possibly can for you guys. But I think it's holding up nicely against all my oils and the weather and all of that. And anyhow, so let me catch my breath and zoom you guys in. Okay, so I went ahead and turned down the ring light. So right here looks pretty good. Everything looks good. Really just shiny. Don't look at these bumps. Ooh, it's ugly. My nails, y'all. So that's what it's looking like at the 10.5 hour mark. Definitely not bad. Of course, as usual, if I were not reviewing it, I would have blotted, touched up, and probably been good to go. But I have not touched it. I've been very careful not to hold the phone to my face, put it on speaker, not touch my face at all or mess with it, even though I've wanted to, because I can just feel like I've got oil on my face, and I hate that feeling. But for you guys, I do anything. So I've been running around town looking like a grease ball, but the foundation hadn't broke apart, so that's a really good sign. And, you know, to have been wearing it this long, like I said, I think it's really nice. So the finish is beautiful. I'm going to go eat some supper and then go do a few more things, and then I will be back at the 12 o'clock hour mark. And yeah, I may even wear it a little bit longer, just depending, because I've got a lot to do around here. So anyhow, I'm gonna go eat, and I will see you guys here in the next little bit. Hey guys, so I'm back with my third and final check-in, and I have now had this foundation on for 13.5 hours. Wow. So I'm ready to wash my face, take a shower, and get in the bed. I am super tired. I've had a long day, but I really like this foundation. Of course, I'm a little oily. That's to be expected. However, it has not broke apart anywhere on my face, and my pores look amazing. So I know that if I would have touched up earlier, it would have looked perfect. So we're going to go ahead and touch up. But first, I want to zoom you guys in and let y'all see what it's looking like. But I'm very impressed with this one. I mean, it doesn't look cakey or heavy or anything like that. It has stayed intact. A little bit has come off my nose right here, but my dog licked me again. I tell them I'm doing a foundation review and they can't do that, but they just don't understand, so I don't know. But yeah, I think it looks really, really nice. I think it's held up nice, especially with the weather and all this oil. Like, I know I'm probably going to go through 10 of these sheets, but I mean, to have that much oil and for it to look the way it does now, I think this is a really good foundation. And I'm going to continue testing it out and play with different primers with it. I know, like, I always use the gripping primer and the blurring primers when I do foundation reviews, but I'm also testing out new primers, like the new Smashbox one. Is one that I've really been loving. I've also been using the Huda Beauty one, and with different foundations just to see if it works any better. Sometimes I feel like, you know, when I use primers for so long, like the first few weeks I use it, it's like awesome, and then it's like I feel like my skin gets used to it. Do y'all feel like that? So that's why I try to switch it up a little bit and use different primers. So I'm going to definitely continue using this because I feel like it has such a beautiful finish, felt really lightweight on the skin, and I just enjoyed wearing it. So go ahead and zoom you guys in and let y'all take a look. And don't mind these bumps. I know it's bad. So I went ahead and turned on the lights, and you can see right here where I am missing some foundation for my dog. And I'm sorry about these bumps, but
Can't stop time for you. I can't stop time for you. I can't stop time for you.
so that's what it's looking like before we touch up. Now, let's touch up.
I've played my part for nothing, and I did it all for you, for you. Yeah, we've been through this. I'm not the one you need right now.
Okay, so I just touched up using just the blotting papers, and I feel like I definitely look a lot better just by doing that. it did not pull the foundation up anywhere, so that's a good sign. You know, a lot of times, or some of the times, the foundation comes up with the blotting sheet, and as you can see, I filled up 3 different blotting sheets. So I was extremely oily, and the fact that it did not break apart is awesome. So let's go ahead and go in with the Fenty Beauty powder and see if that helps anything.
Can't stop time for you. I don't know why we couldn't work this out, because you know I tried the best I could. The best I could.
This is what it looks like after being touched up, and I feel like it looks really good. It touched up nicely, so I'm sure, like, if I would have done it earlier, it would have looked awesome. But I mean, I really don't have anything bad to say about this one. It didn't do anything weird. It didn't accentuate my pores. It didn't break apart. It was nice. Now, it's not a very mattifying foundation, because I did get, you know, at the 6-hour, 5-hour mark, I was getting a little oily. So I have used foundations that keep me matte longer, but like I said, I'm going to continue playing with it and use different primers with it and see maybe if, you know, maybe this primer just wasn't so good for it, or maybe my skin's getting used to it, or whatever. So I will keep you guys posted. I do have a lot of foundations to try out, so I don't know when I'll be able to wear this one again. I don't know, I may wear it tomorrow to work or whatever, but yeah, I've got a lot to test out, and I'm super excited about those. So I really enjoyed this. I think they did an awesome job coming out with 42 shades in it for their very first foundation launch. The finish is beautiful. The pigmentation's there. It has really nice coverage. It can build up nicely. I absolutely love the sponge that they released with it. And I think they did an awesome job. Again, looking at this paper with fair, light, light medium, medium tan, dark, and deep. They made sure to cover everyone, and I definitely feel like brands need to take note of that and make sure that when they launch foundations that they are being inclusive and making sure that everyone can find their own, you know, their shade. So, yes, overall, I really enjoyed wearing this foundation, and I think they did an awesome job on their first launch. So, good job, Dose of Colors. And, yes, so that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up. That helps me out so much. And if you're not subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. And you can hit the little post notification bell so you're notified of all my future uploads if you would like. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in my next ones.